What's going on? Welcome back to the Poor Investor. Today we're going to be talking about Chia and what I plan on doing. I have about 90 XCHs right now, and some of you are going to probably say and correct me and say it's not XCHs, it's XCH. All right, whatever the case is, I have 90 of them and I'm planning on selling. Why? Because of what's going on right now. You guys are hyping the crap out of this, and when others are fearful, and I'm going to take advantage of it. You guys are so overjoyed with the 5 million blocks and the whole halving. I'm going to take the 90 and sell it. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. Am I going to make a crazy amount of money from this? Hell no. If I'm even going to break even? No, not even close. Not on the amount that I spent. All right. Now, anyone who debates that and says, well, they got everything for free, they got solar energy, their father is the CEO of the electric company, then maybe you'll benefit from this. Or you could be Bosscoin and get a whole bunch of evergreen miners that you don't have to pay for, and you're just profiting every single day. That's a possibility too. I don't know who you are, but I just know who I am, and the person that I am going to be is going to be selling XCH. Because have you not seen the damn price today? Which is crazy, $39.33. It's a good thing. Seriously, it is really good, because this allows me to give me an option to say, you know what, we're going back up. And because everyone else is like going crazy about this, waiting for the halving, I mean, I can't time this any better, but I may lose out. That, let's just say this goes back up to $50 and I sell now. I may lose out. But what I'm thinking about is, if I sell now, all of it, seriously, all of it, because I'm still earning. I have about 300 terabytes, and I plan on keeping it on because I don't think anyone even wants to buy the hard drives that I have. And plus, beyond that, some of the stuff that I have was donated to me, which is great, but not the electricity. I'm still paying for that, all right? And I'm still paying for the space. And when I say space, it's not like capacity hard drive space. I'm talking about physical space that is taken up in my facility, which I don't have a lot of, and I'm just utilizing it, right? I'm just putting it there. We got this big exagrid. I say big, but I mean, for me, it's a little room over here, all right? It's not a lot of space, so I'm limited to what I can do with it. So I do plan on selling, because look at the price. It's jumping. It's great. All time high back from, let's see, the last time that we were at $39. Had to be at least a good year, probably. Wow, look at that. April. Yeah, right there. May started dropping down. I don't recall. And I've done pretty much decent videos on Chia. Every time it went down, every time it went up. Although most of you was like, you never talk about it when it goes up. But look at this. Even from a year ago, this blipped up. Nothing happened. Anyway, Gene Hoffman himself, a few days ago, I was going to make a video addressing this, but I didn't get a chance to. IPO season may be starting, a magical time when we get to see how few people understand accounting. Some of you guys were speculating that he meant Chia going IPO. But it's IPO season, meaning a whole bunch of companies trying to go IPO. And I think it was more meant for Reddit, and I think it was just more just Reddit in general. But anyway, and even if it was meant for Chia, why be so encrypted, right? Like, why not just say what it is that you have on your mind instead of being so like secretive about this whole IPO? In my honest opinion, I don't think it's going to really happen anytime soon, because the market, as much as you think Bitcoin is going up and all this crypto is going up, that doesn't mean people still have faith in it. It just means there are a lot of morons out there still buying coins and jacking up the price, because where is the real use for any of this? Now, I'm saying real use and I'm saying coins. I mean Bitcoin specifically. And we've seen it time and time again. As I'm watching more Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, people are just pumping. They're still pumping. You know why? Because there's going to be a phase, there's going to be a time when things are pumping, and people are going to capitalize on it. It's the truth. That's how it works. All right. So going back to this, IPO season may be starting, a magical time when we get to see how few people understand accounting. I don't understand it. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is, as usual. Nothing crazy here. Nothing to see. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is that I think about right now. The project, $39, and you guys are like going crazy over it. Some of you, not all of you. And I just feel like it's another day in the park. Like it's gonna come up today, and it's done it traditionally, where it's gone up and it'll just come right back down. Why? Because people start realizing like, what is it doing? Where is the value in this? Although some of you other guys may come back and say, well, you got the NFTs. Well, you got these swaps, or you got this wallet. Okay, great. What is that doing? Nothing. I got this nice picture here. 5 million blocks in the halving. Supposedly is supposed to happen within the next week or so. Maybe I'll hold off until then to see what actually happens. But I don't know. I still have to find a way to actually sell it though. That's the problem. Right? I think is KuCoin? Oh, yes. I think KuCoin kept sending me notifications that I had to KYC myself. I don't know if I want to do all that. It's annoying now, isn't it? Anyway, let's see. Halving soon. It will go to the moon. 2000 will be expected. Entertaining, isn't it? XCH lowest 19. Top 1900. Lots of space upwards. Where are you guys getting this? Like, where do you get your evaluation from? I guess just a lot of people are very positive. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing you can do at a time like this right now, right? I mean, job layoffs, people like struggling. But Chia to the moon. Chia to the moon. What is the current ranking is more interesting. Let me see what the current ranking. Chia XCH ranking. Here we got the top 100 on the crypto bubble. I don't think it's made it up to the 100 mark yet, so we have to do the 200 mark. And where are we? We're right here. Right here. Rank 177. You know what happened, guys? It was 150. But guess what? You think XCH is going up, but then you look at all the other crap that's going up above XCH, pulling down the rank of XCH. Clear as day. You see all the screen? It's another session, guys. It's another time in history that crypto is pumping. Why? I don't know why, but have we looked at the price of Bitcoin? I'm sure we haven't. BTC, $56,000. Max was at one time 60,000, 61,000. Look, we're almost back there now, which is insane. Insane. What's driving the market, guys? What's driving? I think it's just due time. Let me explain. 2019, right? 2019. So about 4 years, going on 5 now. It's always this cycle. Always this cycle. Whether it's stock market, whether it's real estate. 19, 20, 21. We had this huge influx of SPACs and people buying into a whole bunch of crap that we didn't even know what the hell they were, but we were just spending money. Why? Because the government was giving out free money. In essence, it wasn't really free money. It was money that belonged to you anyway because you paid all those damn taxes. That's where they got the money from. Now, besides them paying back your taxes, they started printing out more money to give out to more people, regardless if you're a citizen or not, which really boggled the mind at that point. Even till now, if you don't believe me, you can do a search on your own. Look it up. Who's the government giving money to right now? Funding all this war across the country that we have no part of, but millions and billions are going there. What's my point? Well, things go in full circle, right? Then now we supposedly have a recession. People are getting laid off, but at the same time, companies are still hiring and going back to the office. So 19, 20, 21, that was right before the pandemic and during the peak of the pandemic, all these companies going public, trying to get money, scamming the city, government agencies, state agencies, asking for more money, asking for funding. 22, 23, 24. 22, 23, 24, interest rates started going up. Housing started getting crazy expensive. They gave out all the money already. Inflation hits a whole all-time high. Eggs that were at least 50 cents for a dozen at one time became $1.50 to $2 to $5 a dozen to $6 possibly in some places. New York is definitely one of those crazy places. Houses double, triple within the 5 years, which is crazy. Crazy. You also have talks of people working minimum wage 5 years ago making $8, $9, and that has now since doubled to like 20, 25 range. And within 5 years. Can you imagine that? Where's the pump coming from? Don't know. Don't know. I think what happens is everything that's happened within the last 5 years is the past now, right? So my theory is that now that people, the pandemic, we were all locked down, whatever, it's done. New life, new times, new generation, right? You're working, you're going back out, you're socializing. Now people are working and they got this money again. What are they spending it on? Possibly the stock market. That's great if you're a traditional stock market, picking stocks and just buying it or buying into the S&P 500. But remember, that phase during that time when we started pandemic till now, these SPAC companies has dropped off the ball. Basically, none of that even exists. There's no hype. There's nothing. There's no meme, no GameStop, nothing. So where's the pump coming from? It's going to come back to crypto. And that is where I feel why Bitcoin is going up. Not because of anything else. And also that's driving the price of all the other crypto in the current market. And Chia is just part of it. It's not doing anything. It's just there, right? You're there by association. You're going to be brought up. It's like, let's just put it simply like this. And I'm going to end it here. You're part of a baseball team. And if you guys are watching across the world, baseball is, a huge, huge American sport. Japan has their own leagues as well. And I'm pretty sure other countries play. But anyway, long story short, you're part of this baseball team or this baseball league. You could be sitting on the bench the entire time. Your team is in the series. Let's just say the last game of this trophy-winning World Series, right? We call it World Series, but realistically, they only play within the Nationals. And your team wins. You're part of the celebration. You're part of the winning, but you didn't contribute anything. So what is it that you're doing besides warming the bench and you're getting recognized because you're there by association? That's my only point. So what was the point of this story? You guys going to be like, hey, why are you so negative? Well, I'm not. What I'm saying is that I'm planning to sell my XCH as you guys will keep on pumping it. I hope you guys pump it up more. Now, if it really goes up to $50 or even $100, that would be great. I'll at least break somewhat even to everything that I've spent. And I'll leave it at that for now. That's my opinion, of course. Maybe I'll just keep like a few. But if I do sell the current bags that I hold, there's still a pool that I'm a part of that's constantly earning XCH, right? So I'm not too worried. And plus I gave away so many. I'm just saying, it's all out there. It's public. I didn't hide anything. Want to thank you guys for being here. Of course, please hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll give you my full input every single time. Thank you, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.